Hey, Brian here, Cooking Wild. It's a gorgeous day, so we're hanging around the campsite making cast iron crock-pot Birria pork tacos. So, what is Birria? Birria is simply a way to prepare braised meat. Meat cooked for a long time with chilies and other spices. We're doing ours in a crock-pot over the fire. First, we need to backtrack a bit. This process started a day ago to give the meat time to marinate. I'm using pork. This is about a 2-pound piece that I hacked off a larger pork butt. We'll cut it up into cubes about 2 inches in size. For our marinade, we'll start out with the juice from a couple of limes. And we'll add a half a cup of spices. You can use your favorite taco seasoning for this if you like. This is basically a combination of a few different peppers, to which I added a bit of molasses granules to richen it up a bit. And some water. Hey, it has water in it. I'm camping. Enough to make a thin paste. Stir it up and mix in the pork. From here, it's in the fridge for anywhere from 24 hours to a couple of days. So back to where we left off. I'm looking for a cooking temp of around 225 or so. We need to brown the meat up a bit, but a higher temperature is going to burn the seasoning, and we don't want that. So figure on about 20 minutes for this step. Once it's relatively brown, stir in a can of tomato paste. And a can of beef broth. Now it's time for a nice low and slow simmer for about 3 hours. Sitting around the campsite on a nice sunny day is not at all a bad way to spend an afternoon of camping. After 2.5 hours, the meat temp was 195, still a bit tough. Half an hour later, it hit 205 and turned into some of the most fall-apart tender pork ever. The crock pot comes off the fire and the cast iron frying pan goes on. Pull the pork out of the sauce and shred it up a bit. The fat from the pork has risen to the top of the sauce. Once the frying pan is hot, drag your tortillas through the fat and into the pan. Brown them up a bit and flip. Add the super tender pork, some Monterey Jack cheese, and let them brown up a bit on that side. Birria tacos are typically served with a sauce on the side for dipping, and the sauce that it was braised in works perfect for that. They were absolutely delicious. Dipping the tortillas in the fat gave them the perfect crunch and flavor. The pork was fall-apart tender, and the sauce pushed it over the edge. I would suggest definitely giving Birria tacos a try.